My dearest audience, the present message, somebody exceptional consistently conveys you in their heart. The holy messengers say, have you at any point pondered that individual who once involved an extraordinary spot in your heart? Also, on the off chance that he had not failed to remember you, and assuming even now he grips to that individual in the murmur of the breeze of his depression. It appears to be that this individual can't fail to remember you and furtively misses your presence in his life. I rehash, somebody exceptional still loves you in their heart. Envision a heart scarred by the clashes of the past, yearning for the consoling dash of a recognizable picture of adoration. Whose heart, covered in a cover of disappointment, murmurs your name in the quiet minutes there. In the tranquility of the night support your recollections with a quiet tribute to an adoration lost however not neglected. Each second they spend without you feels like an unfathomable length of time. They resemble a boat lost adrift, cruising in the hurricanes of their feelings and losing the anchor they once needed to reach. Perceive the profundity of their regret, their craving for compromise, yet dread keeps them down, anxiety toward dismissal, apprehension about causing you more agony. This dread hushes her voice, yet not her heart. Feel the profound development inside you, the fervor of this mumble of affection that has been and could be renewed. Is the reverberation of a common past loaded with snapshots of giggling, tears and warmth. In spite of the false impressions that might have destroyed you, the reverberation remains, reminding her to comprehend your significance in her life as a reference point that directs her toward compromise and recuperating with you. Her assurance to prevail upon back you is just about as resolute as the North Star. They will make every effort to communicate their earnest expressions of remorse. They fix the messed up strings of your common tune, yet rather the way in which they communicate it, how they defeat obstructions, a quiet that developed over the long haul. Here the startling occurs. Change in the universe. A secret marvel. They say that genuine romance has a special strength. Associations with it mends and rises above your common love. This is a record of solidarity. It is love. It will lead them to end the quiet, uncover stowed away sentiments and weave the strings of a fresh start. However, what's the significance here to you that is a chance for you to get away from the misery that could raise questions about your heart? Number 039. It is a challenge to embrace the rainbow after the tempest and let the glow of the sun supplant the cold of the downpour, since you, my affection, deserve this joy. You merit each drop of euphoria in heaven falls. All sparkle in this dance of compromise with the commitment of affection and light. There is a mood that beats for you. The musicality of their souls throbs with feeling, regret and trust. It is the musicality of that requires another opportunity at the resurrection of affection for a bond reinforced by preliminaries and time. You can feel it. You can hear their adoration reverberating for a significant distance. Could you at any point envision the second when her quietness is broken and her sentiments rise to the top once more? How long a mystery was covered up. There is a snapshot of looking out for the skyline. A second that guarantees a genuine gathering. Once more, the second when the murmurs of adoration started. Is it safe to say that you are prepared to embrace this unforeseen wonder? Might it be said that you are prepared to relinquish a hug of future loaded with adoration? Recollect that you are the sun that lights up their reality. The moon that lights up their haziest evenings. You are the one they miss. The one they need to remain nearby you once more. Heavenly messengers advise you that life is an excursion loaded with startling turns. What's more, that each turn carries with it an illustration, a memory and a novel encounter for you. This individual who holds you in their heart is a piece of your excursion, their adoration for you. Their craving is a proof of the bond you once shared. An association that can in any case be fixed, reinforced and kept up within this huge universe. Between incalculable stars and cosmic systems. They consider you to be their directing star, your solidarity, your flexibility, your affection. That is the very thing they want, and in that want they need to be an extremely durable piece of your reality. A consistent presence in your life that helps you to remember the adoration that ties you. You can ask yourself together the way in which this change will occur. How they will lose their quietness and voice their craving when the general lines in support of themselves. A groundbreaking occasion will happen. A second that denotes a defining moment in your excursion together. It will take some time. Reveal a harming admission, a second that opens another section in entwined lives. This significant occasion will act as an extension interfacing your past to the present. Your aggravation with the recuperating of will be a door to pardoning and compromise. With an adoration that blossoms once more. Strength, as this excursion unfurls and is more dynamic than previously. We urge you to stay open to the potential outcomes that look for you. Stand by to hold nothing back from the recuperating bit of absolution. To the warm hug of compromise, in light of the fact that in this initial you will find the way to relinquishing the past. The torments of pain that might have created a shaded area over your heart. Recall that you might be an onlooker in this dance of compromise. You are a functioning member, a fundamental piece of this unfurling story. Your feelings, your choices, your activities assume a significant part in forming the fate of this bond. As the holy messengers murmur their recommendation and pause for a minute to ponder an affection that was once an affection that can be re-examined. Ensemble representing things to come. Consider the individual who can't fail to remember you, who furtively yearns for your presence in their life. What's more, as you think about this, recall that you merit each joy, each happiness, each drop of adoration that life has to offer has. You are a beacon that she is directed by the power that rouses her with the affection that makes her exuberantly pleased, and it is this affection. That common bond that vows to join you both more grounded and more joyful than previously. Life is loaded with marvels of all shapes and sizes, some are self-evident, some inconspicuous. This compromise, this recuperating, this revived love is one of those supernatural occurrences. It is a wonder in the works and light up your existence with the warm shine of affection and friendship. I need to close with a request for you, ruler. I appeal to God for the heart that quietly yearns, for the spirit that yearns for adoration lost however not neglected. I request your direction and your solidarity for them on the way of compromise, to track down the boldness to apologize. For the craving for a restored relationship, for your soothing presence as they enter this way of mending and pardoning. For them with elegance to favor let go of their past agonies, embrace the delight and love that looks for them in the midst of uncertainty and dread. Help them to remember their value, they merit joy and love. May this excursion lead them to a restored love, a recharged association, a future exuberant and bliss in your name. Please, so be it. Enter the 2nd of November 11. Get this message an internal gift. You realize that there is a potential picture of your actual perfect partner that you can now check out. It very well may be somebody you know or somebody you haven't met at this point. It's astounding the way in which exact these pictures were. To see the photograph and comprehend what I mean, click on the connection, portrayal get a perfect partner sketch. Significant news looks for you in the following video, where you will hear it.